In Marvel Rivals, Angela hasn't even been out for a week and she is already underrated. Her playstyle is unique and the impact she has is game changing. I've put in the hours using her in high rank lobbies, and in this video I'll show you what I've learned so you can dominate Marvel Rivals with Angela. In this guide I'll walk you through one of my best games highlighting combos, playstyle, counters, and more. Now let's get into it. Before we get into the gameplay, I want to show you some basic playstyle tips that are essential for her survivability. Angela lacks health and CC immunity, meaning you can be killed very easily, so your only tools for surviving is your speed and your shield. The shield blocks all damage and converts damage to your attack gauge. Throughout this video you will see me always have my shield up because it keeps your gauge up and allows you to live most engagements. Her dash is not just a kidnap tool either. It turns you into one of the fastest characters in the game, meaning it's your key tool to get out of bad situations. Using the shield and dash in tandem makes her difficult to put down. Now into the gameplay. As the only flying tank of the game, Angela can engage in fights no other tank can. Therefore, I found great success in using her to completely counter dive characters. Her fast movement and dash makes dive characters completely useless since you can just move them away from your team and easily kill them. Her dash is her most versatile move, so I'll be going over multiple ways it can be used to dominate the game. One of the first examples here is I used it to bring enemies together for my ult. If enemies are staggered, you can bring them together, then ult to put things in your own hands. The dash can also guarantee kills since the enemy is locked in a CC move, meaning the follow-up attack is guaranteed damage. It can kidnap characters like Wolverine, making them vulnerable to the rest of your team, but I can't stress this enough. Do not dash directly in the middle of the team when you're right in front of them. You will die 99% of the time because her dash can easily be stopped by like every ability in the game. You need to use a side path to get behind them and then dash because the enemy team won't see you, making sure you don't get cooked. Angela's ult is utterly broken because of how easy it is to land and the impact has. The ult can be used to get kills on the enemy backline, set up combos for other characters like Thor, Iron Man, and more, or force healer ult. Now this is probably the most satisfying thing Angela can do in my opinion, and that's killing healers in their ults. In this situation, Invisible Woman was right next to a fall spot, and I need to highlight that second hit I just did. Angela's basic attack when the attack gauge is filled allows her to push enemies back, so here I canceled out Invisible Woman's jump, which forced her to fall. Now this will work on any character that has a movement ability like Black Panther, Blade, and more. Basically hitting them with this basic attack makes sure that they always fall every time. In maps when there isn't a fall off area, you can still move the healer out of their healing zone or area. Like you can move Mantis away from her team so the team doesn't get healed. You can push Cloak out of the little thing she puts on the floor and kill her that way, or you can move Invisible Woman out of her healing circle, and then you can coordinate with your team or solo ult them to make sure you get that kill. The next round the enemy team was playing Penny, and I want to highlight just how much of a counter Angela is to Penny or any character that needs to stay in a certain area. Like I mentioned before, come on a side path, loop around, and take Penny out of her area into your team, and she is just free food. This map has many different pathways for Angela to attack the enemy team, making her extremely difficult for the enemy team to handle. Now Angela's ult is strong, but if you catch multiple enemies in it at once, it can be dangerous to jump in. Sometimes delaying your jump into your team can back you up is smart so you don't die within your ult. The tip I mentioned before about countering dive characters comes in the clutch at the end of games because clutch characters like Venom, Strange, and Cap can be pushed away from the point, leading to easy overtime wins. Now that wraps up this game and this video. I want this video to be a resource to all players who want to become better with Angela, so if you have any tips, make sure to drop them in the comments below. I have a video here that highlights just how strong Angela is, so feel free to check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.